How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a solid minute between camping videos, and I think the last one I did was 2 years ago on Maheno Island, so it's been a minute. But our situation's definitely changed. We've got another kid now, the cruise has changed, and we also have a camper. So yeah, I just thought this might be a nice video to make and some different content. This afternoon we've just been doing some last minute checks on the cruiser, and before I left home a few days ago we checked out the winch. I always do a quick check on that, and it wasn't working. So I've brought the multimeter with me, and this afternoon I've diagnosed a faulty battery isolator. I've connected both those leads on the same pole, and I'm just monitoring the discharge on the battery, on the starter battery, and it's been okay. So hopefully we can pick one of those up tomorrow, but in the meantime we should be fine. So this is day 2 of our 16-day trip, and we are at the Big 4 Billabong Park at the Tweed Heads. It's an absolutely beautiful park, and the kids are having a good time. We're just giving the setup a workout and just getting acclimatized to this lifestyle for a little bit. We've finally made the change to induction, and I love it. It's so much cleaner and easier, although I do miss the gas cooking. So yeah, I am really keen for this trip, and I hope you guys enjoy the video the same. I'll see you guys at the barge. I'm the biggest idiot, but I left my trundle open. We're going to try to bend it back for now, and then I can get to Norwell in Brisbane. I'm not far away. We're just going to try to reverse it up against this, and hopefully just get it pushed in there so we can make the trip there. As soon as this happened, a local came straight over and offered his help. He helped me unhitch the trailer, and we pulled the trundle straight again. I didn't catch your name, but please reach out. I really appreciated your help. Well, we're just at Norwell's new facility in Brisbane. We're dropping off the 79, and they've just made time out of their busy Monday morning to sort this out for me. And yeah, it's a shame, but I'm glad we can still be on our trip. We just got to fix, I got to do some panel beating on that toolbox. But otherwise, yeah, the 79 will get a new trundle drawer today. It's a big financial mistake, but something I'll learn from, and hopefully we'll be on the road this afternoon. So Norwell have been really kind to us, and I've got 2 kids as well who are still in baby seats, and they're going to lend us the Ranger. Look at the service for the 2 baby seats. I love the new Elite design. So smooth. They're gonna say bye to the 79 for a couple of hours. We're gonna have a bit of a break, de-stress, and we'll be back with you. All right, after a day with the Ranger, it's back there. 79 is all sorted. Huge thanks to my mateys at Norwell. A new trundle. Look at that. And they've even straightened this up for me. Yeah, aluminium's really hard to straighten, but that's perfect. It's good. Love it. Beautiful. All right, let's let her up. We're on the way to Fraser. We've made it to Inskip Point. And this is the end of the access road. And that's the famous part where most people get stuck. And I think that's probably going to be the telltale of the rest of our 7 days. I think they've had a few sprinkles, and the ground doesn't seem too soft at all. So yeah, we are going to deflate the tires on the 79. We are pretty loaded. And last time on Morden I was about 18 pounds. So we're going to go with 15 PSI all round on the 79, and then probably 12 on the camper. Good old eBay special. Got Ollie on the camera, his first time on the camera. You gotta be really still, Oliver. We don't want it to be shaky, okay? 15? Yes. 15? We're done. It's not soft. It's not soft at all. Probably didn't even need low range. Yeah. Water!
Water! I see someone. I see this.
Very bouncy. This is our my first time towing with a trailer on the beach, but I don't imagine it being too difficult. So we are at Inskip Point, we're just waiting for the barge, and then once we head on over, we're going to head to our first campsite at the Maheno Wreck. I think it's Zone 8, and yeah, we're gonna have a ball. I'm pretty excited. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to follow this tour group. We're going to go up the inland track. It's a bit rough, I'm told, by the barge operator, but should be fine. So because of the high tide, we decided to take the high tide bypass road straight from the barge. And once off the beach, it's a 20-kilometer dirt track from Hook Point, exiting south of Dealer Village on the eastern side of the island. And as of October 2024, the track is not in good condition. It's rough, it's a corrugated road with a few washouts, so be careful. Alright, so we were on the inland high tide bypass road for about half an hour, and I'm just following this tour guide with my UHF.
Yeah, my manual car, you guys should be in second gear.
I'll turn him down.
When you're doing about
Yeah, it's pretty, the tide is coming up. It is quite wet here at the moment, so I'm not sure how far we're going to get on the beach, but we might have to hop back up the other road to the bypass track again. So I believe we're probably heading in the same direction, but we're heading to Maheno for 2 nights. And in the meantime, we'll check out Eli Creek and maybe a lake or two. Just past midday, and we are at the entrance of Eli Creek, which is probably a bit impassable, and we're just gonna hang out for a few hours here, play with the water toys. Kids are already stuck into it, and we're making lunch as well, so yeah, Rig's doing well. I'm so happy that we are actually here. I haven't shown this yet, but this is the damage to the camper trailer from the trundle. Toolbox is just destroyed. Held on with the strap at the moment, but should be right. I think I can just replace that. Otherwise, yeah, the camper trailer is doing well for the first big showdown. The air fryer going. Pies and nuggets. Steggles. You can tell I don't do the shopping. Still a bit of water around, but I think I see a line, so let's go for it.
A lion?
A line. I see a line. We'll take it slowly. I don't really want to kick up much salty water. We've had plenty of that today. I'll take the wide line. It's a bit soft here. Nice and slow. And we have to cross here, but that's okay. I think this is fresh water. I did taste it earlier, it's quite fresh. And we go. Oh, easy, knee deep. This is our campsite. This is Zone 8, and there's literally nobody here. I think there's like 2 cars in the whole zone. But we set up earlier today, and then the kids wanted to go back to Eli Creek, and we went back and floated down the river. It was magical. Really nice spot. And tonight we're just getting set up and getting some rest. We picked this spot because I think the view looks really good. The wind isn't too bad right here, although it does look quite open. But look at that, spectacular views. And we've got the ocean over there, mountains, got a bit of sand, and this is our little setup around here. I've never shown you my shower setup actually. I've been using the dual car. This is the first gen, so V1 hot tap with the double ensuite, which is their version 1 as well. It's definitely showing signs of age, but this has been put through some good use, and that's all plugged into the 80-litre water tank that I recently put in. So that'll give us a nice hot shower. It's a nice little setup. Solid setup. It's powering the camper as well. Winnie's vacuuming up the cricket. She caught it. Yeah, it's been a good day. Great first day on Fraser. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Morning everyone. Had a good night, and today the tides are very weird this week. So our high tides are kind of right bang on in the middle of the day. So at the moment it's low tide, and on the run-in, low tide was 6:30 and it's now 8 o'clock. So we're gonna try to beat the tide, get across Awinya Creek, and then we can enjoy the rest of the day on the southern side. When you're planning for your trip, it's important to plan around the tide changes, but you still have to exercise caution as the beach conditions are always changing. We found the best time to travel was about 2 hours either side of the low tide, but it depends on the location, so if you're in doubt, make sure you walk across it. Look, Ollie, we'll go over the rock. We're just at the Yurong Bakery. Oliver's getting a little cake for himself. Breakfast, bacon and egg croissant. And Hudson's having a cry. Cheese, bacon, egg, and a really nice croissant. I'm actually very impressed. Got a bit of rain near where the camper is. We're down in Yurong, so we're safe. After spending a few hours on the beach at Yurong, we ended up back at Awinya Creek, which was a real highlight of our trip. Safe, shallow swimming area for kids, clean fresh water, and good fishing off the beach. It's a packed day today, and not a chance of rain. Beautiful blue skies. We're at the top of Awinya. Chef?
Yes. We are making satay mince.
Satay mince. Satay mince. Satay aoyok in Cantonese. It's pumping again. Right. Speechless. Such a beautiful place.
I don't look too impressed.
Ooh. So we are getting rid of some food today.
Leftovers
Leftovers. What is it? Satay beef mince with penne
and spinach.
and spinach.
And a bit
Yum.
of mauve.
Alright, we just on a quick mission back to Eli Creek to get some more water. Now, I do have enough water in the camper trailer. I've got no water in the 79, and you kind of realize how much you actually use that the water source just for your little things like cooking and cleaning up, that kind of thing. Earlier today we tried to get water from Yurong station, so that's at the police station, but you need at least a 30-meter hose from the fill tap to the car, so it's barricaded off. It's not a drive up fill point. So yeah, we are gonna go and pump some fresh water from Eli Creek. Now I've had a taste of it, it tastes okay, close enough to Eli for it to be worth the trip. The Julka system comes with a little filter on the end. Do the filler cap. This pump will do 6 litres a minute, and this is a 45-litre tank, so it should take about 7 to 8 minutes. Here ends our time at the Maheno Zone 5. We're all packed up and just yeah, on the tires I've just put a bit more pressure in the tires. 18 psi at the front, 20 in the rear, and I've left the trailer at 12 psi. So the sand isn't soft at the moment. It'd be hard getting bogged. This is a beautiful spot if anyone is interested in a more mountainous kind of campsite with some beach views and just a very large area. I think we got lucky with this time of year. There's absolutely no one around. Let's move on. Do you know anything about this wreck?
Let's ask the expert. Do you know anything?
Maybe some sort of army naval ship. I know they have army bases around here. Just rotting away. It's a big ship. Got some nice shots, and we're about to become the next shipwreck of Fraser, SS79. And the next stop at the Kingfisher Resort takes us to the western side of the island, and just 2 days on the island and we are realizing just how big the island is. Fraser Island spans 123 kilometers long from Hook Point to the Cape, and 25 kilometers wide, the largest sand island in the world. 3 days on Fraser, and this is our first bingo. Here's the turn off to Kingfisher Bay Resort. It's very soft. So here we followed a sign to the Kingfisher via Cornwalls Road. 100% not doing this track again. We found the best track across the island is by Yurong Road, which isn't much further down south from the entrance of Cornwalls. We're just at Lake Mackenzie in the car park. You obviously can't drive down to the beach. Not bad. Snack drawer. This bottle of Coke cost me a trundle. This is the reason I left this open. Well, I'm the reason I left it open, but...
I have chocolate.
Chocolate Odie slice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a really rough drive. It was terrible. Definitely not maintained and just really, really rough, very slow going. I think there's another track you can go from Eurong, which is not far from where we entered. So
You know?
yeah, we saw a dingo today.
Saw a dingo on the beach.
Saw a dingo on the beach. But yeah, the camper took an absolute flogging. It's doing all right. Been really happy with this camper. She's an old girl. I think she's 1979, and yeah, the camper does really well on the off-road stuff. Articulates well. Doesn't have a whole lot of flex, but with the tires down at about 12 pound, I think I can go lower. Tires down. It's got shockies as well, and I've got the shocks on the softest setting at the moment. So yeah, cruise is doing all right. The suspension, the new parabolic combo is just amazing. Handles all the weight, no problems at all. Flexes really well, much better than the multi-leaf pack. And yeah, combined with the BP51s, you really can't go wrong. I'm very impressed with this setup. So there's a video coming up on that soon. I really wanted to wait until I get over this trip to make sure I'm really happy with it. So yeah.
What, a little leaf? What, a
Blue
little
tongue.
leaf?
They're not aggressive,
Bite you, mate.
but he did try to bite me.
He's like grumpy.
Do you want to pat him? Yeah?
Why are you doing with the wheel?
What are you doing on the wheel, buddy? Just hold him there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he likes it.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Wow, water. No, I can't go.
Wow. It's so big. Never knew it was this big. Never shows it in the videos. Lake Mackenzie was another highlight to our trip. The sand was unbelievably clean and white. The water was as blue as the sky. It's definitely worth checking out on the way to Kingfisher. Going deep, isn't it, Ollie?
I can't see my bucket. It's going down.
Wasn't paying attention and almost walked over this. What is this? Some sort of... I don't know. We're back from our swim and he's making a pizza for the kids in the air fryer. Awesome addition to our camping setup. This little air fryer has done a lot for us. So yeah, I can highly recommend one of these if you have the 12-volt power to support it. Oh yeah, not bad. How long's that?
5 minutes?
5 minutes at 180.
4 or 5 minutes.
Beautiful.
Not 200.
Kids will love that.
Oh,
And I've got delicious naan bread with the mince from last night. Ooh. Kingfisher, just dropping off the camper up next to these two patriots. And yeah, we're gonna go check in. So we've been on the road for about 5 days now, and as a treat, we do like to stay in some accommodation to freshen up and break it up. The Kingfisher is the biggest resort on the island with good facilities. They have fuel, a village shop, merch, washing facilities, and a few pools and a jacuzzi to enjoy. Okay, so this is the original Maheno, so a 1/120 scale. It's quite a big ship, and it says here that in 1915 it was converted into a hospital ship, and then 1935 decommissioned and sold as scrap metal. And at some point they'd already taken the running gear off it, and then they were towing it, I think back to Japan. And then it broke free in Moreton Bay and landed on Fraser Island. and then it's been used for apparently target practice by the military, so interesting. So yeah, pretty cool piece of history. We're having dinner tonight at the June restaurant, and we got very lucky with this booking because it's supposedly hailing in Brisbane at the moment. So there's a big storm coming here, and I'm glad we aren't in the camper tonight. We're gonna have our dinner here. Don't eat it. We definitely got super lucky with this accommodation. This is heavy and it's only getting heavier. We're getting to leave this morning en route to our next destination. I'm gonna do a bit of a diesel stop. Prices are $3.20 per litre. That's the price you pay to be in some places like this. So this petrol station's attached to the village shop. They've got a lot of cool different things. Souvenirs, bait, tackle, clothes, that kind of thing. There's a car wash over there, and it's got an underbody jetter as well, which is pretty cool. And a water fill up with next to the bins, so you can fill up your water. So we've done that already. So yeah, today we're gonna head back across the island, pretty much to where we were camping yesterday, because we want to travel up the east side of the beach. I wanted to take the inland track, but it was so rough yesterday on Cornwells. I'm just like, I don't want to do that again. So we'll go over to the Maheno up to Pinnacles, and then shoot west down Marloo Creek Road, I think Warrelly Road, to the campground there, and then up the western side of the beach to Awinya. So it should be pretty close on the tides. We left later than we wanted to, but that's okay. We'll make an adventure of the day. And yeah, pretty excited to check out Awinya Creek. I've left and we're going to jet over to Yurong again. Unfortunately, I don't think we have time to stop at the bakery. I really like the bakery actually. You guys go check it out. I haven't tried good coffee and good pastries. I haven't tried the meat pie, but I've heard it's really, really good. So alright, so we're past the grid now, so we can get back into four-wheel drive. Fraser Island! Yeah, so we're heading towards Yurong. Should be a pretty cruisy drive and then off the beach. The scary thing is we've just left and I've got a tour bus behind me. Those things are known to be crazy drivers. We're all refreshed after last night. It was nice. It was actually a really nice stay. Worth the coin, especially when you're coming out to Lake Mackenzie. It's a bit of a drive. So it's worth the stopover for sure. How did you find it?
I enjoyed the jacuzzi.
Yeah, there was a... we weren't cleaning off in the jacuzzi, but it was nice to have a nice hot jacuzzi bath with the kids as well.
I do not recommend the char kway teow from the June restaurants at all because it does not taste anything like a char kway teow. But other than that,
yeah, that's
nice.
right. A timely reminder that you don't go to these places to have Thai food.
Don't trust what they say when they say,
it still tasted alright. It's just it wasn't char kway teow as we know it. We have high standards for Asian food. I'll just turn you guys around. You can see the track is nice and wet after all that rain we had last night. We've got plenty of traction, which is great. So we should be making it over there pretty soon. I gotta show you guys a little hack. We actually came over with a plan, but not much of a map to go by. We've just been using Google Maps. Obviously, you've got the one on the join unit as the big overall map, but I've also downloaded an offline map for the whole of Fraser Island. So once you have reception, you can go and do this in the offline map section. It'll give you a turn-by-turn guide, and that's without any internet. It displays all the tracks which are public knowledge, but it obviously some of the tracks have been closed. So this will still show all of that, but the tracks may be closed. So just keep in mind of that and plan ahead before you go anywhere. flamingo.
Oh, good job, Oliver. Good job,
Oh,
Baba.
which one? It's a baby.
Look there.
Oh, it's a little pup.
Baby.
It's a little pup. I have no idea on the condition of this track. Based on what I've heard, it's not too good at the moment. So hopefully it doesn't take us long because we're at low tide at the moment and we really want to get to Awinya Creek. Warrallee Road is a 20-kilometre track taking you from the Pinnacles on the eastern side over to Warrallee Campground on the western side. It's a scenic track climbing up the mountain, through parts of the rainforest and descending back to the beach. We did see a few stock vehicles on the western side, but you're going to be safer with a small lift and bigger tyres. We are at the other end of Warrallee Road. So we're going to make our way down to the beach now. The sun is so white here. It's beautiful. And then so we've got Winnie here making our lunch, cheeseburgers, and we've just gotten set up for camp. So it takes us about 10-15 minutes to get up to this point with one person setting up. And I want to quickly give you guys a tour while the kids are playing inside. Ollie, turn it off please, turn it off. All right, so this is the inside of our little camper. At the moment we've got all the windows down, it's nice and cool, flowing plenty of air through here. Got a double bed on this side, which me and my wife sleep in, and the kids sleep on that side. And yeah, it's very, very basic setup. Underneath we've got our cabinet. So this one has all our cutlery and kitchen stuff. We've got a little cabinet in there which has our induction cooker, and also Ollie's bears, Hudson's bears, that kind of thing. In there we have all our bedding. And yeah, in here we have all our water storage. So it's a bit of a mess at the moment because we've just come down some pretty gnarly tracks. But yeah, this is our very basic setup. It has only 240 volt, so it's all powered off the inverter on the 79. Yeah, cracker spot here. Just out the camper, I've got the creek running, Awinya Creek, and the beach is down there. And I'm planning to do some fishing today. Eating like a king. Cheeseburger. Oh, going! Woo! First fish on the west side. Hey, it's a whiting. That's a whiting. He's a bit small. We'll let him back. But this is a very yummy, yummy fish.
Ah, yeah.
Leave it. It's actually a yummy fish. It is a bit small.
Yeah, I got it.
What a beautiful view. It's late afternoon now and the kids are just chilling out. I think we might have a good sunset here. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to watch. We're all set up now. Camera's all ready, showers there, cars over here. Not sure what there is to do on Awinya. We haven't got much of a plan for the next few days. I want to check out Awinya Creek. I hope the water's a bit cleaner there, because I don't know, maybe last night's rain has really dirtied this creek. But I have come to realize just how salty this can get on a high tide. It's a full moon tonight, but with the full moon you get a higher tide, and with the higher tide the salt water gets pushed up the creek and you get a lot of brackish water. You don't see that now, but it's definitely a lot browner than it was when we got here. That was the water line, so it does come up quite a fair bit, and the salt water does come up the creek. So I thought we could drink from Awinya Creek. Maybe I was wrong, but it's definitely salt water that you don't really want to cross, especially at the inland track crossing over there. And I might walk it tomorrow to show you guys how deep it is and why it'd destroy your vehicle. Anyways, we're just chilling. Gonna enjoy my coffee. Winnie hates frogs, and we literally got back.
Oh my god, I'm dying, I'm dying. Oh,
Is that a cane toad?
oh yuck.
Is that a cane toad?
Yuck. It's my worst nightmare.
What are you doing? I don't know where her cane toads here.
It's Queensland, right? Queensland is
Yeah.
famous cane toads.
No, that's Northern Territory.
Oh, is it? Oh, jeez. Oh god.
I'm staunching you.
Dude, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Don't be jump scares.
Morning guys. We have two sick kids, and one of them is fevering up, so it's going to be a bit of a long day. This is the entrance to the creek. It's absolutely beautiful. None of that seaweed that we had over near Awinya. We just parked up on the beach here nice and early, and we've got a couple hours before the tide will come up and we'll need to head back. So this part of the beach is really boggy. It does look like you can drive to the campsite, but I probably would say it's a lot of mud, and I don't think vehicles come here very often. So we're gonna get set up here, have a play, and maybe have a quick flick. It is a run out tide, so maybe flick around for Flathead. Yeah, there's no signs of life in the water, but I'm sure this is a very fruitful system. So
Got a good thing coming, and it's all I need. Everything I wanted is in front of me. Stuck it up in the dark, sun is shining over me. I got a good thing coming, just wait and see. It's a good.
a whole bunch of them before, and they just ran off. There's a couple here. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they're hiding. They went underground, some of them. They're digging holes underground. Oh no, those are the dead ones I ran over. They're the dead ones I ran over. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, look at these. Look at these. It's got like a turquoise kind of pearl shell. Kingfisher blue shell. I don't know what it is. That's cool. Oh, the poor things, I ran over them. I ran over heaps of them. It's been a really hard day with Hudson sick. These are the kind of days you're just like, wish I came myself. as selfish as that sounds. But the kids are kind of settled in now, and then we can just enjoy this sunset. Well, Winnie's with the kids, and this is the sunset we have at Awinya. We're leaving tomorrow, so yeah, Hudson's got a bit of a fever and is really not acting normal. Not too concerned, but we're going to keep an eye on him. If we need to leave the island early, we will. But tomorrow we are heading back to the western side, to Waddy Point, so that we can continue our Fraser Island journey there. And tonight's a bit of a pack down, clean up kind of night. I've just been doing some vacuuming, and we're just kind of getting the 79 a bit more orderly inside the cab. But yeah, not too much today, sorry about that. But family is important, and yeah, just want to make sure he's okay. The whole west side, but Awinya in particular, has a lot of midges. I didn't notice them yesterday, but they really stung my kids. Maybe that's why Hudson's come up with a fever. But Oliver, my son's been covered with them. My wife has a lot of them too. So make sure you come prepared with Bushmans, but long sleeve. I don't seem to be very affected by it, surprisingly, which I always am. So Bushmans, we use the 40% DEET. Quickly show you. And yeah, in 1 week we've used one whole bottle. So this is empty, but this is the one that I've been using. And I have another bottle in the car. So yeah. The sandflies and the march flies aren't so bad on this side, but the mozzies, the midges are pretty bad. So once the sun comes down, they kind of just swarm out, and the march flies go away. But when the midges are out, it's very frustrating. So make sure you come prepared with the right PPE. So I'll leave you guys with that tonight. Bit of a downer for our west side. In summary, today we didn't really get to do too much. We traveled up and down the west coast. We almost made it to Moon Rock. I went and did this creek crossing after, I think it's Google, the campsite, and it was so deep. It was up to the bonnet, and I was ready to panic. But luckily it was okay. I reversed straight back out of it. Turns out it was saltwater as well. This morning we are packing up and heading back to the eastern side. I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a review on this campsite and to show you, I guess, the area. So this is Awinya Creek campground. So Awinya Creek is the creek behind us, and to be honest, it didn't really live up to my expectations. Maybe it's just been overhyped by other campers, but you know, the water wasn't as nice, as in the creek isn't that nice. And there's a lot of midges here. It's very remote on the island, which is cool, but there's also not a lot to do on this western side. So yeah, we've been traveling back and forth down the beach. We were down at Moon Rock all the way up to Wathumba. Just isn't too much for the kids to do apart from play in the sand. This is our campsite. Now there are a couple here, and there's only one other car here. He has another 79 series Land Cruiser in Sandy. 79 Epic, and yeah, it's pretty cool how you meet people who aren't necessarily from the area and you just bump into them at Fraser Island. I'm not convinced that west is best, contrary to a lot of YouTubers. So we're heading back to the east side, and today we are going to Waddy Point. It'd be nice to go back into civilization for a while. I think Orchard Beach is close by. We might actually have a bite at the shops. So yeah, I'm gonna get packed up and we'll be on the road. When he's doing the trundle check. All locked. And we're off. Not really missing this place too much, to be honest. You can see when he's been absolutely destroyed by midges. Same as
I think I have maybe
Scott, probably like
80.
80. We're gonna go say bye to Lewis in the next campsite, and then we'll be on the way. Just saying bye to my mate. Lewis, who I met yesterday, but we've actually known each other through Instagram. This is his 79 Epic. You can tell how high it is compared to my one. Well, this is on a 2-inch lift with the Old Man Emu setup, and Lewis's one is on the portals. So that's the Marks portals, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
Marks portals, and I see he's also running the BP51s.
Yeah, so it's 2-inch lift on top of the portal axles.
Yeah, so what's that in, what do you reckon?
6
6
I think
inch?
it's 6 inch. Also,
6-inch
yeah.
lift on 35s?
35s, yeah.
35s. He came off having a 76.
Correct. I had a wagon before.
Had a wagon, and then now he's upgraded to the 79. And he likes it?
Oh yeah, there's so much room at the back on the 79.
Yeah.
It's worth the space.
Yeah, and it's really nice setup. I actually, before I went and got the Norworld, Trig Point was my choice. You know, you couldn't go wrong with either one. This is his setup. Boss aluminium awning. Yeah, it's really nice. Whereabouts are you from?
Originally, I'm from Venezuela, and I've been in Australia for 14 years. I live in Victoria, and we drove all the way from Victoria to Fraser.
Bit of a drive.
Yeah, it is a bit of a drive, but we stop along the way, and it's a great trip.
Yeah. You having a good time so far?
Oh, mate, this is paradise on earth.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's really nice here. So yeah, just saying goodbye. And I don't know, maybe hopefully bump into you sometime, but
Yeah, definitely.
it's cool to see other people out here that you kind of know on Instagram. And
Yeah, it was nice to meet you, mate.
yeah, awesome.
Great choice on the 79 color.
Yeah, sandy 79 just goes so well on the beach. Yeah, blends right in. Okay, we're heading off. So Lewis, I hope you enjoy the rest of the trip. Safe travels.
You too, mate.
So back on Warrelly Road, next stop Orchid Beach, going via Yurong Road to the eastern side. So we've arrived at Indian Head. This is well known for people getting stuck because it's kind of an incline and the sand is very soft. So yeah, we're going to put it back into forward drive now. So been conserving a bit of fuel on the beaches and just been driving in 2-wheel drive. We're back in 4-wheel drive and hopefully we'll make it over. Oh, it's not too bad. It is soft though. Just in a side-to-side action. And here we are at the Orchid Beach Way Station. So on Fraser, there are 3 main places to dump your rubbish. You have Orchid Beach, Happy Valley, and Yurong. And unfortunately, none of these stations have recycling facilities. This blacksmith's bag has been so handy. We're carrying a lot of waste, 4 people. So next we drop into Orchid Beach to fill up our water tanks and our bellies with a delicious pub feed from the Driftwood Bar. Bumped into another legendary 79 series owner. Rod from the Hills District Dad's page. Yeah, he's been giving me a lot of feedback on what to do the next day or two. This is his 79. Do you want to tell us what happened last night?
No, not comment.
No comment.
A little bogging incident, but it's all about the fact that I got here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Love a good single cab. They're just so well balanced and not super heavy like mine. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip.
Thank you, mate, and you too.
Maybe we'll see you at Cape
You might do.
in July.
You might send me at Cape July next year. It's on.
And this is the Champagne Pools. Around that bend is the Waddy Point where we're staying. And that's the Champagne Pools.
How did we get there?
a famous spot. Everyone adjusts the rocks to whatever their heart's desire. Not a lot of fish here, but that would make for some nice fishing. It's been a good day. Welcome to our final campsite on Fraser Island. We're here for 2 more nights and leaving on Tuesday. So pretty happy with this spot. It's not as sheltered as we liked, but we have good views of the beach. There's a little access track down to the beach as well. And we have a nice little spot, a little common area here. So this is Waddy Point Zone 8. I think it's called Marloo Zone. And this is probably one of the biggest zones that I've seen, but probably for 2 kilometers, there's just little tracks in the bush that will take you to places like these.
Yes, I have pancake here.
Pancake, yeah. And
He's making cake.
yeah, Hudson's just chilling. This has been a really good recommendation, this mesh floor by one of you guys. And we went and got one last week from King's. And it's been really good. So we've been using this the whole week. And especially this spot, there's a lot of like dead grass with bindies in it. This has definitely helped us a lot. You making pancakes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow.
What pancakes?
Strawberry flavor.
Strawberry flavored
Strawberry.
pancakes. And we come fully charged. We consume a lot of power. So we cook with induction, we cook with an air fryer, we run lights everywhere, we shower every day, and something needs to change with this setup. That's another video, but just something I need to take note of. Look at our view. Because we're back on the eastern side, we won't have a sunset to look forward to, but we'll have a nice sunrise tomorrow morning. And there's the cruiser. Anyways, we're gonna have our dinner, and then we'll tuck in tonight. So this is our second last day on Fraser, and because we're on the northeastern side, I've decided we're gonna head up north and just check it out. So of course we're gonna do the infamous Nagala Rocks, and also maybe head towards Sandy Cape and look for some turtles. Maybe a little bit nervous about Nagala Rocks. I know Nick was there yesterday and he rubbed his door. I think the condition of the track at the moment is not very good, but I guess we'll have to find out. Well, we're here at Nagala Rocks, and usually in the videos there seems to be a big queue of cars here, but I don't see a single car here. So what we're going to do is just go for a quick walk. I want to check out the track because I've never been here before. This is the only spot where your wheel's going to sink in. Might look a bit hairy, but if you hug this embankment on the right here, you should have no problems at all. The cruiser's not that wide, and that's, yeah, it's actually nothing. This is the hardest part. Maybe it's soft, I don't know, but it doesn't look soft to me. Next part is the climb past the rocks. It's very soft here. I'm just in first gear letting the car work, only at about 2000 RPM, so it's not too bad at all. And you know, we haven't really had much rain. Car do its thing, let the steering move around, and it'll find traction where it does. So yeah, this northern side of the island has a lot of turtles, so that's what we're kind of going for today. But also a spot where the kids can play and maybe go for a quick flick. Easy. So we are at the northernmost point of Fraser Island.
Hill.
Hill.
Oh, he loves the hills.
Yeah, maybe we'll go have a look at the hills. The northernmost point of Fraser Island. We're gonna set up here for half a day. We've got some dunes there. We're not allowed to drive up there, but Oliver wants to slide down on those blue boards. We can do some fishing and we might catch something for a change. It's just been dark all week, and I went and bought a bag of pilchards yesterday, so hoping for a bit of better luck. But this is such a beautiful spot. I could stay here for 2 days, but we don't have much time left. We're just gonna lay back for a day. Oh no! Again! No! The frustrating thing is that they're all around the same size as well. Whoa! This is a bit different. They're probably a heavier dart. Moving around like a dart now. Another dart. Hold the rod up, Ollie. Hold the rod up. Whoa. Hold the rod up. Keep reeling. Ollie, hold it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, keep going, Ollie. Keep going, it's close. Bring him back, walk back, Ollie. Come back, yep, walk back. Oh, that's a bigger one than mine. Oliver, did you get that?
Well done, Oliver.
Well done.
I'm so proud of you.
Good job, you did it all yourself. Oh. Yeah. Walk quicker, he's gonna die. Quick. See you later. Bye. He's gone. Was that fun? Yeah? Good job. Again? Finally, a turtle coming up close. Yeah, it's a turtle. Oh, he's big. We've seen a few, but they've been really far out. He's a big boy. Let me go check him out. It's got to be at least a meter. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look, he's got his head up. What are they doing?
Is it white eyes?
There's 3 turtles there.
got bogged at Fraser Island.
Finally.
And she's free. Here we go again. Try number 3. And look at that one up there as well. Just watching him. Yeah. No, no, Ollie. No, what are you doing? He's been tagged, that one. Naughty, naughty, naughty!
He's a dingo!
Dingo, I told you they're around here. Here's us at camp, and I'm watching these guys just pull in fish after fish, and they're not dart either. Probably Taylor. Morning everyone, it is our last day and our last morning on Fraser Island. We are aiming to be down to the barge before lunch, which is going to be difficult because we're all the way up, where is this again? Marloo campground, zone 8. I think we are about 3.5 hours, 4 hours from the barge, Inskip. It's been a tough 24-48 hours because Hudson, my son, has been quite sick. And everything else is just telling us it's time to go. The dingo activity has increased as well. In 24 hours, I've seen more dingoes here than I've seen on the island. And I've just been chasing off this dingo pup who's been coming back. Yeah, actually he's over there again. He's super friendly, which is a problem for him. He's not aggressive at all, but he's got mum and dad around somewhere, so we have to be very careful, especially with the young kids. So this is our campsite, Marloo Zone 8, and this has probably been one of the best ones. It has internet, which is great. Good to reconnect with everyone. And yeah, pretty open area. You could fit probably 4 or 5 cars here, and you've got very easy access to the beach. So just last night, I think you might have seen, had people just smashing the tailor here. And I know tailor season is pretty much over, but they're doing well. So he's back. Come on, off. Go! His dad was standing right here last night and snarled at me, so he wasn't very nice. But this dingo pup just keeps coming back. Go! This is us, our last campground of our Fraser trip, and we're off. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll film later, but might see you guys back at the bakery. And here ends our time on Fraser Island. We shot back to the southeastern side, of course to my favourite, the Yurong Bakery, We met with Rod's crew for breakfast and cruised down to Inskip barge on the low tide. While I'm editing this video, I just can't help but appreciate how lucky we are in Australia to have open, natural places like these. Although the trip wasn't without its challenges, you only remember those challenges fondly. And this was a solid trip for the family, and I can't wait for more like these. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.